Good morning, Year 4. Today, in our English, we are going to be writing a letter. We're not just going to be writing a letter to anybody. We're going to write a letter to a very important person in your school, Miss Scott. Now, we know from the story that that princess was very amazing. She was talented, she was kind, she was clever, all of those things, just like all of you. But of course, Miss Scott hasn't been able to see all of those amazing things that you can do because we're not in school at the moment. So I thought, wouldn't it be lovely to write her a letter? Okay, so we're going to use the skills from yesterday and we're going to apply them to our letter today. So I'm going to see if I can change my camera to my visualizer. Now, to be able to do my letter today, I will use my pencil and my paper, and there are two things on the blog that might be useful. This here is the words in red are the words that we used yesterday to modify our adjectives to make them sound just a little bit more, bit better. And also, we talked yesterday about using your fanboys to join your two sentences together, just like we might do in class. So I'm going to keep those nearby me because I might find that these two things help me with my writing. Okay, I'm just going to pop them to the side so I can pull them over when I need them. Now, obviously, this letter is going to be to Miss Scott. And normally, when you write a letter, you would write your address in the right-hand corner. But we're not going to write our address today, but you might like to write something like this. Nice big capital letter. Oh, my pencil's lovely and sharp. At home. Because we're at home. That's the name of my address, and it's in lockdown because that's what we are, aren't we? And we, generally speaking, most of us live in Kingswood. I might use capital letters for Kingswood, and then quite often in a letter, so that the person that's receiving your letter knows when it was sent, you might like to write the date. I'm going to write the full date. I am going to write the 2nd. You could have written Tuesday, the 2nd of February. And the reason I'm writing February because it's a tricky spelling. Look, it's got a roo in it. February. And it's 2021. Can you believe? So I've written my address up there in the right-hand corner in my most beautiful handwriting for Miss Scott. Then, because it's to Miss Scott, I'm not going to use the word to Miss Scott. I'm going to come over here. I'm just going to check it's on the visualizer. Yes. We're going to write Dear Miss Scott because that's the proper way of doing it. So I'm coming over onto the left-hand side and I'm doing Dear and Miss, a nice capital, not joined, and Scott. Oh, look what I've done. I nearly did it. I nearly joined my capital. So I'm just going to leave a little gap. Okay, because we don't join capitals if we can help it. Then I'm going to do a little comma. Okay, so we're starting to set our letter out beautifully to Miss Scott. Now, when we start our letter, we don't want to just go straight into why we're amazing and why we're fabulous and why we're clever and kind. What we want to do is we want to just give a few sentences just to say why we are writing. Okay, so you might, and again, you can change, you can magpie my ideas, but you can also write some of your own things too. Now, when you start, I'm not going to start over underneath the D. I'm just going to use 2 fingers just there, and I'm going to do a little dot there to help me know where I start. I kind of indent it. And I'm going to start with a nice capital I, like that. And I'm going to tell her why I'm writing to her. I am writing, that's my T, to you because, oh, that's a good one, big word, because I haven't met you yet. A contraction there. I might be able to squeeze met on there. Can I see it on the visualizer? Yes. Met you. And I go back to that right over to here. You yet. And I'm going to read it back just to make sure that this is making sense. I am writing you to you because I haven't met you yet, and I would like to let you know, I think, a few things about me. Now you can magpie whichever bits of that you would like. Okay, you can change it, make it your own, and that's absolutely fine. But as I always say in class, I'm going to read it back because I can't start the next bit until I'm sure that this bit is okay. Right. Dear Miss Scott, I am writing to you because I haven't met you yet and I would like to let you know a few things about me. I think that makes sense. Now, that's paragraph 1 from here to here. We're going to start another paragraph because this next paragraph is going to be about all of the things that you like, the things that you like, the things that you love, the things that make you tick, the things that make you amazing, the things that make you passionate, the things that make you you, because these things are really, really important. Okay, I'm going to start a new paragraph. I'm not going to start it underneath the D. Actually, when I say that, what I meant to say is I'm not, yes, I am saying the right thing. I'm not going to start it underneath the D. I'm going to draw a sort of faint line here. I'm going to start it underneath the I. So I'm going to indent my paragraph so that Miss Scott knows that I'm writing a new paragraph. Now, I'm going to start with I because you're going to be writing about yourselves. I am going to use one of the ideas from yesterday. Now, because I actually don't do this, I am going to say, I love skateboarding. But no, I'm not going to just do that. I'm going to use one of these words to modify my adjectives. I am going to choose utterly. Okay, I utterly, across my T, love skateboarding. I know that Eva loves skateboarding in year 4. Now I could put a full stop there and write something else, but I'm going to use my fanboys and I'm going to see if I can make that sentence, join 2 sentences together, just because it's a bit short at the moment. So I utterly love skateboarding. I'm going to use the word yet, I think. That would be impressive. Yet I don't, well, there's a contraction for do not, I don't like falling over. If my writing's not the best, again, I do apologise. It's because my hand is curving around a visualizer so that you can see. I utterly love skateboarding, yet I don't like falling over. There we go. There we have our fanboys. Well done, Mrs. Nicholls. And I've used that word just to make to expand my noun phrase just there. Okay, so I've written my first thing. I'm going to carry on. Okay, I also, what else would I like to tell Miss Scott? I also completely, I'm going to use, what did I do there? I'm going to say adore. So I'm going to use one of these here. Yes, I'm going to have completely adore. Now, what might I adore? Cats and dogs. I'm going to use now my fanboys. I'm going to use but. I passionately hate. I think you can passionately hate. And you'll laugh at this one, what I'm going to write. Spiders. Now, actually, I don't like spiders very much, but I wouldn't ever hurt one. Now I'm going to read my paragraph back. I utterly love skateboarding, yet I don't like falling over. I also completely, I've used one of these ones to expand my noun phrase. I also completely adore cats and dogs, but I've used a fanboys. Yeah, I've used one of these, but I passionately hate spiders. Now, what else could I write in my letter? I'm going to say something about school. I think this would be quite a good idea to write something about school. I especially, now that would be a good one. Now look, it's got especially, it's spelled interestingly with a soft C sound. I especially like, I've used love, I've used adore. Actually, I haven't used, I could have like, but I'm going to change it. I'm going to use the word enjoy, because that would be a good word. I passionately enjoy school. It's getting tricky for me to write because of the visualizer. I passionately enjoy school, so I especially like school, so I've used one of these. Oh, well done, Mrs. Nicholls. And I might go to my fanboys and see, I'm going to use one of these. I'm going to use so. So I can learn all about the world, or whatever you want to say. You might want to magpie some of this. That means borrow some of it, or you might want to have some of your own things. Now, you might carry on for a little bit, maybe 4 or 5 lines. You'll be able to write more than I have. And then we're going to finish off with the last paragraph. But I am just going to read it back just to make sure it makes sense. Mrs. Nicholls keeps on and on and on and on and on and on about this, isn't she? Reading things back. Dear Miss Scott, I am writing to you because I haven't met you yet, and I would like to let you know a few things about me. I utterly love skateboarding, yet I don't know falling over. I also completely adore cats and dogs, but passionately hate spiders. I especially enjoy school so I can learn all about the world. Now, you could carry on and write loads of things, because you've got loads and loads of amazing things that you are fabulous at and that make you who you are. But we do need to finish off my letter. Okay, so I'm going to draw a line down here from the I. So I need to start about here from my final paragraph. I might ask her a question. I might ask Miss Scott a question. I might start with a capital letter. What things? I'm just going to check you can see this on the visualizer. I'm getting a bit to the bottom. I might move it up a little bit. Let's see. I'm going to just move it up. Is it going to work? Oh, why is that not moving? Oh, because the visualizer's in exactly the right place. Okay, I'm going to keep going. Okay, what things make you amazing, Miss Scott? Miss Scott with a capital M for Miss. And I've joined my S to my C there, so I could have changed that, couldn't I? And I've asked her a question, so I need to put a question mark. Now I realise I need to move the visualizer down. What things make you amazing, Miss Scott? Do you like chocolate? I wonder if she does. I wonder if she likes crisps. Do you like, we might even get a letter in reply, mightn't we, if we've written her a letter? Do you like, I'm going to put chocolate because I think she likes chocolate. Another question. And by finishing off with a question, hopefully it will make Miss Scott respond. Now, we know Miss Scott's name, so we could put yours sincerely, and you could write yours sincerely if you want to, but I always quite like the sound of this way of signing off. Kind. Sounds really posh, this. Kind regards. Just use a little R there for regards. Kind regards, and you could sign your name. So I'm just going to write Mrs. Nicholls. You could do your signature like that. And I'm going to put year 4 like that. Okay. So I've written a letter today to Miss Scott. I have, in my writing, I've modified my adjectives with my red words that are on the blog. I have tried to use some fanboys to join some of my sentences together, which is really good. I have written an address at home in lockdown Kingswood. And I have written a paragraph to start with that just says why I'm writing. I've written a paragraph about why I am amazing, because You are all amazing, and Miss Scott needs to know all of those things. And then I've just finished off at the end with a couple of questions before I have written kind regards. Now, obviously, these letters are going to have to be in your most amazing handwriting. I'm going to change back to Mrs. Nicholls now. Hold on. I'm going to go right mouse click, switch camera, and be patient. And hopefully my face will, oh, there I am again. Hello. So we've written a letter. I've written a letter together with you, okay? And I'm looking forward to receiving some letters about you on our class email so that I can, and if you would like me to, if you're happy with that, I could send them to Miss Scott, and that would be really, really nice. I could just forward them to her. I think it would make her thrilled to get some work from all of you guys. I hope you're getting all right with your letters, and I'm looking forward to reading them. Okay, take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.